Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my third attempt at doing this particular voiceover because I have baby brain and my words don't work. I am starting this particular layout with some papers that I created using the watercolors that we got in the mixed media kit. And I did this off screen just because I was playing with the watercolors, and then as I was playing with them, an idea sort of formed in my mind and I just created, and then I had it all done. But basically what I did is I created big swatches of the watercolors, and some of them are actually from the Vicky Bruton watercolor set that we got a few months ago as well. And then I just put some white watercolor ink and splattered it over the top to create a bit of texture. So I used, in this particular layout, the colors that matched my photo. So I went with the blues, like sort of the muted blues, the light pinky purples, and the, I guess it's like a goldy browny color. And the reason is because this is a sort of a photo cluster about all of the women in my family at the moment. Well, not all of them, but all of the ones that were living in our city this particular night. And everyone was wearing like a variety of colors, but there was pinks and blues and grays and obviously the neutral skin tone as well. So that's what I'm incorporating into the background. Now I'm just cutting those up and I'm going to layer them like crazy. Once I've got a few layers going, I decided to add a bit of vellum and layer them on vellum just to soften the background a little bit. That particular page I'm using, the polka dot page, was the back of the last page of the paper pad that we got. And I liked it I wanted to soften it a bit against the photos, which I did. I also added another little layer of the watercolor paper on the left-hand side. And then I'm also taking some washi that we got a few months ago. And I'm again using that to soften the edges of the photo cluster. Sorry, excuse me. Once that photo cluster is done, I stuck it down and now I'm going to work on my title. The focus on this layout, I really wanted to be on the photos and on the title because as some of you know, I am currently pregnant with another girl, and this particular night is when we found out that we were having a girl with all of our family. And so I wanted to take this photo of all the women in our family, including the little bubby in my tummy. And unfortunately, my auntie wasn't there because she's in South Africa, and my sister-in-law Caitlin wasn't there because they live in a different city to us at the moment. But I did focus on that in my journaling. I did say that they were missed. But yeah, so I wanted a very focal point on my title and I called it The Women of My Family, of Our Family 2023, and I used some of the alphas, little white mini alphas that we got in a kit a few months back. Added that little photo die cut and the label to this layout, and I'm also going to just create a bit of a dimension or a diagonal eye-catching elements using these little 3D paper fan flowers. And I'm also adding just some of the stickers from the sticker sheet behind these flowers just to create a bit of a flower cluster, and I really like how that looks. Now I did, as you can see here, have to reinforce these particular fans with some glue that I had because they're not the strongest glue, and so I ended up having to just stick the covering flowers back on as well. Next up is the journaling, and then I believe this layout should be done. Like I said, I'm just writing about finding out the baby was a girl and being able to take all the photos of all of the women in our family, and then I did a little border, and this layout is done. Oh, and a date. Thank you. Bye.